What's going on, guys? Jay West here. We're back at it again with another Haulathon score. We got CHAKAHACHI and Lotus Blossom. So this is one I was excited for because Lotus is a pretty cool character. She debuted in the episode Beware the Lotus, and I think CHAKAHACHI debuted in Beware the Lotus Blossom. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think he was supposed to be like this like stories tall dude, and I guess they shrunk him down because they're actually he would have been a good you guys seen the colossal frog, right? I think that probably would have been better since this guy in the episode was actually pretty big. But they kind of go together. If you watch the episode Beware the Lotus, I think it was, they have history, so that's probably why they're in a 2-pack together. But we're gonna crack this guy open, or these guys open, see what's good, and we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So I actually got the episodes wrong. She debuted in Beware the Lotus Blossom, and he debuted in Farewell Lotus Blossom. So so that's the 2 episodes. Now let's get into Lotus Blossom here. Looking so accurate to the cartoon. With that gray gi and the black. We got a little bit of cell shading in the back, on the arms, on the back, on the legs here. Nothing on the boots. Face is on point with that neutral expression on her face. On point. Looks fantastic. Now she also comes with an extra head, which is dope. So we're gonna check this extra head out, and I want to show you guys something else too. When it comes to these extra heads, if you can find these things, they're hard to find. I found a pack of these. It had to be like maybe a couple of years ago that I found, maybe 1 or 2 years ago, and then I found some recently on my trip to Target, so I picked up as many as I could. These things are awesome. If you have extra heads just lying around, I got a lot of Masters of the Universe classics that I want to use these for. Maybe some Marvel Legends. Now these work on all figures. They have different pegs that you put in the top here, and it's made by Neca too, which is pretty cool. I'm going to use it on a Neca figure. The peg is specifically, it's small, so I have to use a specific one for that, and I believe this guy right here is going to fit in there, not this big bad boy here. So you just twist this off, pull it out, and then you twist it on. There's a little peg hole right there. I don't know if you guys can see it with this glare. I gotta start doing these inside. And then the peg on the bottom here plugs right in. You twist it, and voila. And it's like weighted too, so there's a little weight at the bottom. And then you just put the head right on there, and there you go. It looks a little weird because it's such a small head, but like I'm sure if you put we'll try that right now. I'm gonna take off Lotus Blossom's head. Let's see here. Hope it comes off easy and not with the whole neck. Let's see if I can get that without the whole neck coming off here. Come on. It looks like the whole neck wants to come off, so I might not show you guys that. Okay, yeah. I might have to heat it up, but basically the essential thing is with her, you pop off that head, you put on the mask head. I'm probably gonna keep the regular Lotus Blossom head on mine because I just feel like it looks better. So there's that. That does come off, but I've seen issues where the whole neck comes out and it's like hard to get it back in there, so I don't want to mess that up. So, but yeah, like she looks like she popped right out of the cartoon, man. It's awesome. She's got the cell shading on the arms there. She's got it on the back, on the legs. Nothing on the boots though. Got the split boots, so that's pretty cool. She's got these really cool things on her hands. I don't know what those are, but she's got those. That's a really cool figure. Really, it's simple, but then I love the simplicity of the old cartoon. So we're gonna check out some of her weapons here that she comes with. Okay. Here we have this little thing right here, the scent analyzer. Like, looks exactly like it did in the cartoon. It's got like a nose on the front of it, which is pretty cool. The hose, it's made of that hard plastic that I hate so much. Because I actually had one of my weapons, it was like a gun, and it fell off my shelf. For some reason, My Rocksteady fell off the shelf, didn't break, but the gun that he had was that hard plastic and it snapped, and I gotta find a replacement for that. But this right here, nice looking weapon. They only use it once. They sniff out the turtles. She sniffs out the turtles and she finds them in their lair. Let's see what else she comes with. Now she comes with a bow and arrow. This might be one of the arrows. I'm gonna have to check that comes with the punk frogs. So they probably just reused one of the arrows here, and then the bow. I'm gonna have to check to see check on this one too to see if this is a reuse or if this is a brand new bow. So there's that guy right there, and then she uses that. It had like a grappling hook at the end of it, and that's how she escaped. Her signature blossom, her signature lotus blossom. Nice details in this thing too. Like you can see like the actual like, I don't even know what part of the flower that is, but in the middle there, these little bumps. A lot of detail on this flower. Looks really nice. And then she comes with, where's her sword? Her sword here. Also that hard plastic. It's got a little bit of give to it. A little bit more than the smellometer thing. So there's that. And then there's the hilt. And that actually turns into like a rocket. There was a button on there. She pressed it. Turned it to a rocket. Sent Leonardo flying into the wall, which was pretty dope. And it comes with a sheath. A little brown sheath here. Now it comes with two sheaths. Now the brown one is going to go to Lotus Blossom, and her sword's going to go in there. So let's put that bad boy right in there like that. And let's see, is there a way for her to hold it? I don't think that there is, unfortunately. So that's kind of a bummer. I didn't see any like, oh man. Yeah, I didn't see any other way that she can hold this thing. So that kind of sucks. So yeah, she's got a sword and a sheath and everything, but there's no way she can like, oh, no, there it is. Oh, snap. Yo, check this out. It's in her back, under her hair. Oh, snap. Okay. I don't know if you can see it that good, but there it is. Okay, I'm looking for something. It's like right in her back. Okay. So she's got this little sword holder in her back. I guess you just slide this in there like that. I don't know which way it's supposed to go. It's supposed to, it looks like the picture has it curved the other way, so it looks like it has it going this way. Okay, so yeah, check out for that in the back of her, yeah, on her back, she's got a place for the sword. So that doesn't get in the way of articulation with the sword, but let's see articulation in the shoulders here. So one shoulder can go up all the way up. This shoulder goes about that high because her hair kind of comes out a lot, but it's flexible. It's a flexible material, so you can still move the arms up pretty high and the hair doesn't get in the way. That's really crazy. That's, wow. That's impressive. That's impressive, man. Okay, then she's got a, let's see, is that a ball joint at the torso? Yes, ball joint at the torso. Ball joint at the thighs here. You got a ball joint at the shoulders. You got doubles at the elbows, and then you have a swivel and a hinge at the wrist. Then you also have doubles at the knees here. No boot cut, and then you got the hinge and rocker joint at the ankle. So yeah, pretty detailed, you know, well, when it comes to articulation, very simplistic sculpt, but it's pretty dope. She looks awesome, man. I can't wait to put this with my turtles on my shelf. I got to get everything set up again. That's going to be fun. All right, so we're going to put her to the side. We're going to check out her hands here. Put the lotus blossom there. Now, she comes with two open hands. So two open hand slaps right there. Get her hands over like that. So she's got two slapping hands. And then she's got two grabbing hands. Hey, princess, you okay? And then she's got two fisticuffs. So there's that. With very small holes in them. You see that? Now these fists have two very small holes in them. I wonder what that's for. Maybe that's for an arrow. Let me check out this arrow real quick. Because that's odd that her fists have holes in them like that. What is that for? it doesn't come apart or anything. Oh man, now that's interesting. It definitely wouldn't be for the bow, right? Because she would actually hold it, not that. That's okay. They've got me stumped. They've got me stumped on this one. There's very tiny, tiny holes in her fists, but I do not know what it's for. I couldn't tell you. Because nothing can fit in that. Not even the arrow, because the arrow doesn't come apart. That's interesting. I'm going to have to do a little research on that, see what's going on. All right. Now, on to CHAKAHACHI. Pretty dope. Yeah, he was supposed to be like a huge, like, dude. I'll show you a picture. Like, he was supposed to be like a couple stories tall. But, yeah, I guess they made him small to fit in with the Lotus 2-pack because they kind of go as a pair. They, you know, they have an episode together. Jump straight out of the cartoon with that blue face. Oh, man. He looks really good. He's got a spot for his swords right here. So he's got... Yeah, let's get into his accessory. I'm going to throw everything on him real quick. So he comes with a long blade here. And then he actually comes with a small dagger, too. Let's see. A little bit of flex there. Not too bad, not too bad. This one's got a little bit of flex to it. And then they also come with sheaths as well. And his are the gold and black ones. So we'll pop the swords in there like so. Hear that little snap? So yeah, it's once it snaps, it's in there. And then got the small one here. Snap. And then they have the little notches on them too, so you don't go too far when you put them in. Which one is the small one? It looks like the small one goes up top. And these little holes, they're pretty flexible, so you don't have to worry about breaking them. It's a tight fit though, so just gotta be careful. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll go in the other way. That might, cause yeah, I might have to go in this way. So bear with me as I try to put these swords in his little holder here. Hi there. All right, so we got one. All right, and now we're gonna put the other one in there. They are very tight though, so just gotta kind of work around it. Very tight. The only thing I worry about is that I don't want it to rip off of the actual like loincloth piece that he's wearing. Alright. Man, that is on there good. It's like really like okay, there we go. Got it. And it goes to that point right there. Alright. And then we have him with his sword, looking dope. Looking like a boss, man. I really dig the colors on this guy, too. It's got like that undead looking blue skin. It's got a nice like turquoise blue outfit. Got the red highlights there with the wraps and the boots. Man, he looks nice. Looks really nice. Let's go over articulation real quick on this dude. So we have this piece on his shoulder. It looks like it's actually articulated. So it's on like this rocker joint. Like it's like a hinge and it moves back and forth. So that's really cool. So yeah, that won't get in the way of articulation because you can actually move it. So you can get his shoulder up about that high. Let's try the other one. Goes a little bit higher. Let's see. I don't want to push it too far because I don't want to break it. But yeah, so. And that, yeah, see that? There's a little like hinge in there. A little like rocker hinge. So that's pretty neat. What's wrong? You okay? Give me 1 minute. Okay. That's my little dog over there, my little partner. He probably wants some water. All right. Then we have a ball joint at the torso. You're not going to get too much movement out of that. It's really tight. So, but you can get them left, you can get them right. Not too much forward, not too much backwards. Head on a ball joint, same as Lotus Blossom head. The head's on a ball joint. Probably forgot to mention that. So it goes left, right, up, down. Pretty good. Not too bad. that, nothing there. Doubles at the elbows. You got the shoulder on a ball joint. You got the swivels and the hinges at the wrist. Also with the ball joints at the legs there. Then you got doubles at the knees, no boot cut, rockers, and hinges at the ankles. So that is articulation for this guy. Actually, you know what? He does not just have rockers and hinges. He's got like a ball joint at his ankle. So that's kind of new. Let's see if you guys can see that. Yeah, it's like a ball joint. Wow. So this guy's got some new articulation here. Pretty dope. Okay. I see you, Chakahachi. All right. Now, this guy comes with some pretty cool accessories, though. So besides the swords, he was throwing around fireballs like he was like a Street Fighter character, throwing around Hadoukens and whatnot. So he had this fire piece that he comes with, and it's like a translucent like pink. He had like these translucent pink fire things that he threw around all episode. So there's that. Then you actually have a ball, like a ball, like a fireball. There's that. With some pink highlights in there. Some like it's like a translucent pink, and then they throw like little actual pink painted areas in the creases, which is pretty neat. And then this one was like my favorite one. So you wrap this around his arm, and it's like he's actually throwing like a fireball. So it's pretty cool. So let's throw that on his arm real quick. Hey, hold on, mama. I don't know if I can. It is pretty soft, so I might not even have to take his arm off. I could probably just wrap it around without having to take anything off. Let's see. It's a very soft plastic. Wrap it around one side here. Take that. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. I didn't even think I'd be able to do that. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it's very soft, so you could just kind of just wrap it around his arm. And then he comes with a couple different hands here, interchangeable hands. We're gonna pop this fist out. He comes with the two fists here, as you can see. We're gonna swap that out. It's got two grabbing hands, so he can grab those swords that he's got. And then he's got like two open palm hands. And we're gonna swap out that one hand for one of these. And sliding too much now. Okay, there we go. All right, and then we're gonna put that hand up like that, put his arm out like this, and there you go. It looks like he's throwing fire. That's so cool. That's pretty neat. I love that. I love it when characters have effects like this, man, and then they throw in a little added accessories where you can wrap it around the arm. That's so cool. And then you can probably hold it in his hand too. So we're gonna check that out. I'm wrapping this like so. All right, get off. And then we're gonna bend at the elbow here, and we're gonna throw this guy in his hand. See how that looks. Oh wow, yeah, that looks pretty dope too. I don't know which one I want now. Okay. All right, and then we got the fireball. So you guys could probably have it. It doesn't have like, I like how in the figure arts they give you a fireball and they have a little hole at the bottom and a peg, like a small peg, and then you put that on top, and then it looks like, you know, you could throw a fireball and it's kind of hovering in the air. Unfortunately, this doesn't have that, so you got to kind of make believe, I guess. So I'm not really sure how you can implement him throwing the fireball. So you guys have to be creative with that one. So that's pretty much all I got for this review. I'm gonna have a few more coming up next. Got some He-Man stuff I want to do, some more Turtles, some more Haulathon stuff. Almost at 200 subscribers, 250. We get the giveaway. So we got a lot of stuff going on, man. So I'm gonna catch you guys on the west side. Be good to each other. Peace and love. And I'm out.